The BOJ intervenes in currency market to support yen. Basically, on Friday, the Bank of Japan intervened, buying the yen and selling the dollar as an intervention against the falling yen. It looks like they're defending 150, 151 up in that area, and that caused the uh, the U.S. Stock market to basically rally about 750 plus points. So, and in other news, this is something that we went over I think last week. A U.S. jury found on Thursday that Credit Suisse Group did not conspire with the world's largest banks to rig prices in the foreign exchange market between 2007 and 2013, handing the bank a win as it works to restructure and put a string of scandals behind it. So Credit Suisse was basically found not guilty of conspiring with other banks, which is very interesting because maybe they conspired to do it. So hey, Forex Militia, this is Parsival coming to you from Forex Militia Base Camp. And basically, what we have this week is a review of the calendar. Let's go over that. Basically, we had a CPI come out from the pound, and it was just a tenth higher than what was forecast. CPI from the loonie, and the loonie basically had that about two tenths higher, so inflation is up and in there. And then you have the median and the trim, and then the big one that we basically had was the Aussie. The Aussie came in short on the unemployment. Unemployment change was lower, and the unemployment rate did not change. Uh, and then we had the Philly Fed manufacturing, which came in lower than expected. So this week wasn't a big week on news, but let's get into next week. And on this week, what caught my eye was we got a ton of PMIs coming out from the euro and the GDP. I mean the British pound and the U.S. We had the consumer confidence coming in. We have the Aussie CPI coming out next week, and the GDP from the Chinese yuan. And then the big news that's basically coming out is Wednesday and Thursday. We have the BOC with the monetary statement, and they're raising by 0.50 basis points. And on Thursday, we have the ECB raising to 2. I believe it's 2. Yeah, there it goes. 2. All right. And then on Thursday, Friday, we have the BOJ basically having their conference. So, what's going to happen is, I think that's it for the calendar. And so what's going to happen is we also have the GDP. But the core PCE is actually going to be on Friday. So we're going to actually see what people are paying for the personal consumer expenditure index. We're going to see what happens on that. Okay, all right, so let's get to the charts and see what we can see. I'm going to do an abbreviated version this week of the charts. And let's go ahead and start with the dollar. Okay, the dollar basically is still in rally mode. I am doing this on the daily time frame, so that's a little bit different from me doing it on the weekly. And so the dollar is still rallying, and we will see what basically happens going into this week, what the what BOJ is basically going to do. It looks like they're defending 150, so most likely there'll be more dollar selling and bond and yen buying. Okay, let's go to gold. Well, let's go to US 30. US 30 basically rallied on Friday after the BOJ intervened, and it rallied some 700 points. So we are now up into the wedge again after it bottomed out, and so I'm looking for that to go bullish now, because it looks like this downtrend is waning a little bit, at least up until this point, which is 34,000 on that. Then on gold, gold also rallied. It's still in a downtrend, as is the US 30. And we are going to see what basically happens with this, because I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go, but the trend is down. Bitcoin is flat. I'm looking for this to go bullish with the Dow Jones average. So whenever that basically starts getting more and more bullish, so will Bitcoin. Oil is basically kind of flat right now. It is in a it's bearish. If anything, it'll fall down to 76 again, down to this area, 76, and it'll bounce off of that. And then I am still long. COT has this long, so I am still long. And I believe that's about it. That's all I'm going to do for this week. And so please support, like, comment, and subscribe, and support this channel. And knowledge is power. Be power hungry, and power to the people. Parsival signing out.